We all know wild rice, right? Well, if all you've ever tasted is that stuff that comes out of a box with the little spice pack, you might be in for a surprise. Chef Mark Sheehan was.
I would say that until I started cooking professionally, I had never tasted real wild rice.
Top-selling commercial brands of wild rice are predominantly long-grain white rice with a small portion of paddy-grown wild rice thrown in. At his Canton restaurant, Northern Spy, Chef Sheehan works with the real thing, which is still harvested in the traditional manner by Native American tribes out in the Great Lakes. The difference is obvious. Oh, I see the nuttiness. Oh, I like that. Turns out there's a good reason real wild rice tastes so different. Sheehan tells us it's not really rice.
Correct. So this is almost closely related to either corn or like buckwheat. It's a grass. So it's an aquatic grass. And so botanically, it's completely different from the rice that we're used to.
Most real wild rice comes from the lakes of Minnesota, where the Ojibwe tribe still harvests by hand. Seeds of the grass are brushed into a canoe, then fire roasted in a pot.
I think by calling it wild rice, that was the easiest way for sort of the European mind to understand it.
So if wild rice, which isn't really rice, comes from the Midwest, what is this fellow doing splashing around in the weeds in Concord, Massachusetts?
Yeah, look at that. See that?
Richard Foreman, a professor emeritus of ecology at Harvard, was paddling with his son Brent in the family's century-old heirloom canoe when he made a startling discovery.
Say, wild rice. Hey, that's right. Wild. Just think of that. It's a plant. It's wild.
There it was, real wild rice standing tall above the cattails in Fairyland Pond, growing right under Foreman's nose in his hometown of Concord. Who'da thunk it? Not Foreman.
It surprised me. Quite honestly, it surprised me to find it here in this town. I didn't realize that it grows in small places around New England.
Now in his late 80s, Foreman still brings a boundless energy and curiosity to the wonders of the world around him.
Look, you got to be an eco-detective here. I mean, you can't just say, oh, where is it? You got to say, I'm an eco-detective. I've got to find it and then see what it means. Oh, I love it because they're wild. You know, it's not this tame stuff that you buy in the supermarket, but it's wild.
Back at Northern Spy in Canton, Chef Mark Sheehan emphasizes traditional cooking methods, working with live fire in front of a giant hearth. He likes to use real wild rice in the fall when it's harvested.
I've always just sort of liked the romance of rice is growing and ducks are feeding on it in a pond or in a lake, and so I generally like to serve it with duck.
We're still stuck trying to digest the fact that what we're eating isn't really rice at all. And who knew? I mean, I had no idea. I would have said it was rice until I found out that it's not rice.
Yeah, you're eating grass.
While we're dishing on starchy sides, when it comes to potatoes, Maine hogs all the glory here in the Northeast. But guess what? If we're talking about potatoes headed for the supermarkets, the biggest potato farm in New England is right here in the Bay State. Who'da thunk it?
We're the largest potato grower for table stock potatoes in New England.
Diane Swazlowski-Mullen is a fourth-generation potato farmer in Hatfield, Mass. She says the big farms up in Maine send most of their yield to frozen food processors. Swaz potatoes, by contrast, are top-quality table potatoes, sold by Walmart, Market Basket, and Stop and Shop, among others.
So we're fresh potato growers. So these potatoes don't go to a French fry processing plant to be frozen.
So move over Maine, take a hike Idaho. People need to show a little love and respect to the undersung Bay State spud.
Well, if they're interested in local potatoes and potatoes that haven't been, transported across the country or have been in storage for, 12 months before they eat them, then they should know that they're here.
The Schwaz potato folks say the soil in the Connecticut River Valley produces more potatoes per acre than almost anywhere else in the country. So much that Schwaz donates 120,000 pounds of potatoes to the food bank of Western Massachusetts each year. As for the wild rice, it is 100% whole grain, a complete protein, and a rich source of vitamin and minerals. But if you go out looking for the real thing, prepare to pay for it. Hand-harvested wild rice can cost as much as $50 a pound. Who'd have thunk it, indeed?